Bros Productions is proud to present Kansas City Jets High School Travel Hockey. Kansas City Jets Hockey is brought to you by Bickelmeyer Meats, the Bortnick Law Firm, Edward Jones Investments, Goodwin Homeworks, Jeremy Franklin Automotive, the Kansas City Ice Center, Kansas Financial Resources, KC Ice, the Kohler Bortnick Team, Olive Events and Catering, Three Peaks Lawn Care, the Midwest High School Hockey League, and Beck Bros Productions.
In Mason City, varsity with a disappointing loss on Saturday, but a great win on Sunday. So,
yeah, how about that?
2 goals in 40 seconds.
Yeah, last minute of the game.
Yeah,
you always got to like that. So, this Quad City team,
they played Sioux City the first weekend, who's probably going to be not one, if not the best team in the league this year, I think. They got all the returners back from this team that won the state title last year. So, except their goalie, but they're a very good team. So Quad City's opened up with a tough one. Now they get us, so their schedule hasn't been easy early in the season. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, it's still pretty early. It's only
early.
The second week.
Yeah.
We'll see how things get going with the two teams. Hopefully, everybody will be able to bear with us today. We've got brand new equipment, which is good. On the other hand, it's still kind of a work in progress, trying to get this working. So
I just hope I don't start talking before the echo finishes. Then might be. I got an echo in my headphones.
I was going to say nobody else would know that,
well,
except for the fact that
if I just might go, I might go. So.
So far so good though. Actually, hopefully people will notice a slightly improved picture quality as we are broadcasting in 1080p instead of 720p. So,
nice.
On the other hand, we're shooting through a net, so
yeah, that makes it a little tougher.
Yeah, you only get so much to be able to do that, and I'm not sure yet. I think that everything is ready to work correctly for things like our replay and all that other stuff, but we'll find out when we try and do our first one. Yeah. But it seems to be working. So
yeah, things look good right now.
Yeah.
No coaches conversation today.
Nah. Well, they didn't let us up here until unfortunately after the game before this ended.
Right.
Underway here in the first period of play. It's the Jets and the Quad City Blues at the JV level, and we'll see how things go. As the Jets immediately getting the puck into the Blues end. Looks like, is that Cody Harkey in net, I do believe, for the, yep, that is for the Quad City Blues. And who do we got going, Jake? Bradshaw again?
Bradshaw, yeah.
Yeah, so
You'll
Bradshaw
notice you're gonna see different jerseys on Quad Cities. Their coach told us that their new jerseys have not come in yet. It's out of the same thing we had with Mason City last weekend. And so they do have white ones on, but they are not the same style.
So, yeah, it seems to be a common problem in the league this year.
Well, sometimes you get new team reps and everything. It just takes a little while to get used to it and get everything on order. We're lucky Played Against Sports keeps our jerseys on hand. So basically, I just got to give them the numbers and
it's not luck.
He adds it to them.
It's whatever it is, 18 years of general managing.
Yeah. Well, okay. 16, but you're right.
Okay.
I'll take 18. We've only been in existence.
Pretty close. It's all alone. Oh, and there's a backhand shot, and they score.
Yeah, Cal Smith got the first goal for us last week wearing number 50, the donkey jersey. Today he gets the first goal wearing number 37, his regular number. So to his mom, I guess it doesn't matter. He can score whatever jersey number he's got on.
So now I got to figure out how to
do the replay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have it, but I need to figure it out so that everybody can see all of it.
Right.
Well, we'll work on that. In the meantime, it is 1-0 for the Jets.
Yeah, it was a nice rebound goal. I don't know. I didn't see who shot it. Actually, I think it was Chase Redmond who shot it. And it went right through. Let's see what they give.
So,
yeah. Okay, there you
So
go.
Redmond
Yep.
and Lee
Yep.
got the assist.
That was about right. That's what I seen too. So we like when they get them right. I know
Yeah,
you don't. I know you don't care, Joe.
Not so much that.
It is what it is, right, buddy?
There you go. So, yeah. So we've already played about 2 minutes of this first period. The Jets striking first, 1-0.
Oh, there's a breakaway opportunity.
And here picking up with the puck and trying to head in.
That was
Good
a great,
opportunity by Riggs, but
Yeah.
He had it poked away at the last
That
second.
was a good defensive play by number 87. Mueller, it looks like.
So I'm trying to figure out here how to cut and adjust where the replay is. I have it,
Right.
but I think if I go to it like here, yeah, that was just after the goal. So let me see here.
Evan Mueller with a nice defensive play.
So
Got
here
a
it is on the
tosser
replay.
today,
No,
Joe.
it still went. It went to the part right afterwards. So I'm not
right.
sure how to crop it,
Well,
but we're working on it.
working on it. And we're Woods has got a backhand shot. No, didn't get through.
Let's see if this will let me. All right, we'll try and do that. Okay, I think I've figured something out here anyway. So after this next stop, we'll see if we can't get a replay on the first goal. So here it is.
Icing call
Yeah.
on Quad Cities.
So let's see if this does it. Okay. So
There it is, yeah.
here is our first goal. And
Yeah.
that's
Brody Lee
Smith
gives
over
it-
there. Lee picks it up.
Yeah, gives the
And he's
Redmond,
got
he
Pryor
shoots.
in front along with Smith.
There goes the Redmond. He shoots,
And then he-
rebound.
yep.
Perfect. Yep.
So there you go.
Quality screen there, Joe. Looked very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice.
Like
Sure
I said, it's a work in
I'm
progress.
sure the chairman will be happy with that picture.
Yeah,
Don't know if he's listening yet or today at all.
hard to say.
Uh-oh.
Not a whole lot of action for Jake Bradshaw so far, but that one hit the
Ooh,
post.
Yeah, went right by him, hit the post. We got lucky there.
Goaltender's best friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have played 3 minutes and 23 seconds so far of this first period. Jets on top 1-0. Puck
Ooh.
still in the Kansas City end,
they're,
having a hard time getting it cleared. So heading over for the puck.
Lemke, another
Yeah,
missed
played it up to
opportunity get
the
it out.
point, but couldn't get it out.
We got a man in front.
And they
They
sent
tried
it
to go
down
there.
low,
Oh.
and that shot hit a leg or something.
I
Never did.
think Caldwell got a leg on it.
Yeah,
It could be an icing call.
and we'll
It's
get
gonna
another
be.
icing against the Jets, but
Yeah.
a good job of at least relieving the pressure and then get a line change here. 11:06 to go, first period. That if you ask them,
Yeah.
that's what they'll tell you.
Right.
But
Might not have been the best blocker being used there.
so neutralized face-off.
Oh, no.
Goes into the Quad City end, but they're able to get it right back out
I was a
to
little
center
worried.
ice.
She was using the camera leg as her balance.
Oh,
I think,
probably not a good idea.
No. But she's okay.
So DeVol back in his own zone, plays it up the far side boards for the Blues, and they're able to get it out to center ice. I'm hoping that, like you said, there's an issue with their jerseys, and I'm hoping that nobody's number is different because
Right,
there are
yeah.
a few that are not on the roster that I have, but
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
I would say probably that could be a good chance.
yeah.
Because they got there's a
Pryor, he'll work in.
there's a 51 out there, but no.
Yeah. But I don't
No.
see one on the roster at all, so that's why I couldn't identify
Yeah.
him.
Well, we might better read his last name and see if we can find
Assuming
it.
that it's the same person.
Well, that's true too. But we could take that chance, right? I'm assuming that's his Bantam jersey. He just
Yeah.
didn't get 51. I don't know.
Could be. So in the meantime, Brody Lee with the puck. He'll work into the zone on left wing, just sends it down low. DeVol back of the net. He'll play it up the boards, and it's tipped ahead. And again, a number 91 who's not on the roster
No,
goes
91 is.
Not on my roster. Oh, Patton.
Max
Maxim Patton.
Yeah, yeah.
He just didn't play last week.
Okay.
So he's on the full
Or
roster.
at least
but
it's Max Patton jersey.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, again, we're not 100% sure.
lead pass. Trying to work ahead is Woodworth. He'll get it into the zone, but can't maintain possession. And I'm not sure, but that may have been Roseboro who sent it across, and the Blues will ice the puck. 8:36 to go here, first period. Jets on top, 1-0. Goal by Cale Smith.
The only thing bad about this arena is that everybody is on the same one side of the ice.
Yeah.
No seats on the other side.
Not unless you're playing in the game.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about even on the right side of our side of the arena. There's no.
Oh, you mean, yeah.
There's no seats over there.
Yeah.
This is all the seating they have.
And the other one, I could change that. And the other one, I could change these titles without switching to it.
Oh.
In terms of updating the score and stuff like that.
Right.
But if you notice here, if I try to right-click on it, it just switches to
Yeah,
it.
it goes right to it.
So I can't. So I can't do that.
Can't do that.
So I'm sure there's a way. I just don't know what it is.
Well, you're gonna have to play with it, Joe.
Yep. Like I said, it's a work in progress.
Right.
So I mean, I tested out a lot of this stuff in the last week since we got this stuff, but there were things that I just tested if the camera worked and stuff like that.
Right.
It didn't even occur to me that I might not be able to change the titles.
Yeah.
I can change the score on the scoreboard, but that's because it's already active.
Right. Come on.
Oh wait, maybe there is looks like there is a way. I knew there was gonna be. So yeah, I just had to click a different thing.
There you go.
So.
It's always good when you click a different thing.
Well, there's if you hover the mouse over it, there's a little button that allows you to do this. Here's a long shot right on off the stick of Pointland. And Harkey able to make the save and hang on. 7:03 to go, first period. Jets on top, 1-0. Early goal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, though, that the Jets have had, dominant play in this game by any stretch of the imagination.
Not at all. Actually, it could be 2-1 very easily.
Well, 2 posts.
A couple inches here or there.
By the Blues.
They might be out shooting us, so.
Well, hard to say because those post shots don't count.
Right, that's true. That is true.
So, puck back into the neutral zone area. Caldwell with it.
And without live scoring, we'll never know.
Yeah. Eventually, they should hopefully be able to fix that.
I would hope
imagine.
so.
And that's the Point Streak people, not the Midwest League people.
Right.
Just
it's weird that it's not working.
Yeah, for this long. I wasn't surprised that it stopped. What I was surprised is that it's been 3 weeks or something, and they haven't been able to fix it.
They tried to get it in preseason too.
Pointland. Although, I mean, they're blaming it on Point Streak. It could be that later on we find out that it was something that we did.
Yeah, who knows? Like I said, it's a new guy doing it. So
right, that's what I mean.
He's in a learning curve himself. So.
And that goes out of play, so we'll get a whistle and a face-off. Roseboro there shot it into his own bench, it looked like. So the face-off will be to the left of Cody Harkey. Jets get the Kaufman line out there. And Dane able to win the draw. It comes back as Brenneman played it back to the point. A long shot goes wide. Caldwell with the rebound, plays it into the corner. Now Krugel, he's checked. He's being double teamed in that near corner. Now somebody comes over to try and work it free. That was Brenneman. Of us so that people couldn't do what they did.
Well, you can maybe do that in between periods.
Or between games, if nothing else, or before tomorrow anyway. Here the Jets trying to work in, and a shot right on by Lee. That was a good save by Harkey. The rebound goes into the corner. Now here's Kaufman. Oh, he tried to pass it in front, kind of fanned on it. Interestingly, the Blues player that went to check him actually ran into him and fell down. I'd tell you who it is, but his jersey is, I can't see his number.
Looks like 94, but I don't know if 94 is actually. Looks like 94, but I don't know if 94 is actually the player on there. Yeah, Otten.
Jackson Otten.
Otten, yeah.
And that is who it is, but his jersey was unfortunately scrunched up, and I couldn't see it at the time.
Right.
So we get a whistle and a face-off for an icing call against the Jets. 4:03 to go, first period. Face-off all the way down in the Jets' end. It's to the left of Jake Bradshaw. And off the draw, the Jets clear it over the glass and out of play. We'll get a whistle and a face-off.
Or at least into the net.
Yeah.
It's all net all the way around on this side.
That still does qualify as out of play.
That's right.
So, again, the Jets able to clear it out to center ice here. And on left wing, Lee will hit the red line and dump it in. Smith in the corner. He had it taken away, and Alexander there for the Blues, trying to play it up the near side boards.
Oh, Liam. Elam, I mean, got a...
Yeah, pretty good hit there.
Pretty good hit, yeah.
And...
Uh-oh.
Now trying to work in front.
Nice
a shot
save.
right on, and a save by Bradshaw.
Yeah, Hunter Pipe almost.
Yeah, he
Well,
lost
he did
it.
turn it over, so we got Bradshaw was ready for it, made a nice save.
Right. And not only did he turn over, he lost an edge, so he was down
Right.
on the ice, couldn't defend either.
Yeah.
So we'll get a face-off. This time to the right of Bradshaw. And off the draw. Woodworth taking the draw, and it comes around near side, and the Jets do get it out to center ice.
Yeah, hit something on the board. Shot's kind of an angle instead of going up the board.
Roseboro was able to dump it in. Goes into the near corner, and the Jets clear it out again. Roseboro back for it. He's being chased on the play. Riggs over there. Comes to the near side, and Caldwell a good job to keep it in. Now from down low, he centers one,
wow.
and Riggs was right there.
Riggs was right there, just
Couldn't get a stick
down.
on it.
Yeah.
Ignatchev will play it to his, well, what normally would be his partner, but in this case, it was Woodworth who was covering up for him.
Yeah.
And now Arnold tried to backhand it in, gets it into the zone. Jets trying to gain possession of it in the Blues' end. Now it comes back to Caldwell. He fanned as he tried to play it toward the net.
Swing and a miss.
Comes out to center ice, and it is carried on by Mueller. He'll dump it in. Goes back behind the net. And the Jets clear it out to center.
Risky pass by Caldwell.
Now the puck near the Blues line. They're able to gain possession of the puck and dump it into the Jets' end. Caldwell back for it. Rings it around near side. Comes all the way back into the Jets' end. Carried on there by Otten. He plays it up the near side boards. Picked there up there by Patton. He works through the middle of the ice, gains the zone. Right through the middle, had it poked away, though, as he tried to go through three Jets. And eventually, they knock it away. Pointelin couldn't get a stick on it. Comes back the other direction. Otten. And again, also Patton over there as well for the Blues. Comes back out to center ice and Duvall. He'll dump it in. Jets take over, look to break out. It goes off the sideboards and out to center ice on right wing. They pass it ahead, but that pass failed to click as they were looking for Lemke in the middle. Now Amon will put it into the Blues end, but again, they haven't been doing a real good job of passing to people. They're just sort of putting it in areas.
Yeah.
Amon with the puck. They'll play it across. Redmond, who has an assist tonight, pulls up behind his net. Comes up the near side boards. Jets still looking to break out here. Comes ahead on left wing. Lemke, he'll work in. Lemke, sharp angle shot, missed the net, goes behind the goal and comes out to center ice. Picked up there by Alexander for the Blues. He tries to work in, and he had it poked away at the last second. And let's see, there we go. We're down to the last 17 seconds of the period. Duvall goes in. Now it comes back out to center ice.
That was a good
We're
play
under 10 seconds.
Good play by Chase Retman, knowing the period's going to be about ready to end here.
Last chance trying to work in. And a shot, and they score. With under a second left to go.
Not that it's a big deal, Joe, but that was really a poor clock, too. That was about .7 when that shot went in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was definitely the case. So we'll take a look as Duvall goes in with it. And you can actually see the clock in the frame as it came out. They're putting 1.5 seconds back on, which doesn't matter. But
right.
So this is Noah Decker, I think, who let it go, and then 2.1 seconds when he shot it, and as you can see, goes over the shoulder and into the back of the net.
Well, right now.
So yeah, there was clearly time left, by the way.
Right now, we're letting Quad Cities get too much in the middle. And they're putting themselves right in the middle of shooting lanes, and we're not getting them out. So not very good at all defensively.
Yeah.
That's been our problem so far early in the year. Our defensive breakdowns have been bad.
So 1-1 is our score at the end of the first period. They went ahead and they never did drop the puck at center ice, but they went ahead and allowed it to expire.
Oh.
So we'll just go right to the second period of play here. And we are underway.
I would say, right away, right off the bat.
And on goal, and a save by Harkey, and he covers up. 5 seconds into the second period.
Brenneman had a great backhand opportunity and missed it.
So
I would say Quad Cities actually had the better play of that first period, Joe.
it was close, I mean, to be honest, but I would agree with you that if you had to pick one or the other, it's probably theirs. Elam, and now it's carried in by the Jets, and they call that offside.
Oh, he's going to get a penalty.
There's it's actually, that was why the whistle blew. It was not offsides. It was a cross check that was being called on Krugel behind the play.
Oh, okay.
And so the Jets will be shorthanded, first penalty of the game for either team.
Well, Kaufman could have got a delayed shooting on the goalie after the whistle.
Yeah, he could have. But I don't think that the referee wanted to put them down 2.
Right.
Since he had a delayed penalty coming up anyway. So the Jets, who just gave up the tying goal with less than a second to go in the first period, are now going to be killing a penalty. So off the faceoff, comes to the line, but not out. And a long shot gloved easily by Bradshaw, as that one was taken by Decker, but well, and I take that back. Decker is who's listed as number 27, but it is Freiberger, interestingly enough.
Oh, yeah.
Who is on the that's the name on the jersey. So I'm going to guess he's number 10 on their roster, but I'm going to guess it is Freiberger.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Any relation?
I have no idea. Our Freiberger was from Dubuque.
Yeah, but that's not that far.
No, they could be related.
I was going to say there. I can't imagine there are too many Freibergers in Iowa that the ones there are probably are related one way or another. Power play going on here for the Blues, and that one eludes the right point and goes all the way back into the Quad City end. Minute 15 left to go, and the man advantage, who Pryor almost was able to pick that off, but lead pass, and then it is taken away by Lee. He doesn't get it the length of the ice, but he does clear it ahead, and now it does go all the way back behind the net, and Harkey out there will leave it for his defense. Comes up the far side. The Jets dump it right back in. They're down to 55 seconds to go in the power play. Comes up the near side. That was broken up again, and Pryor a good job to poke it away, but now it comes back the other direction, trying to work in. Long shot wide of the goal. Off the stick of Rosebro. Comes back out Freiberger. Rosebro again keeps it in, and a shot, and they score. So we'll take a look here as the puck was sent across, and it comes pretty close to coming out, but doesn't. It had to go all the way across and didn't. And that really, I don't know if Bradshaw was just screened on it or what, but I mean, it hit him, but it went through him, as you can see, and ended up behind him. And a power play goal makes it 2-1. So the Jets were winning in this game 1-0 early on, but now trail it 2-1. Still plenty of the second period left to go.
I think they got a penalty, so we're going in. We got a power play now.
Yeah, looks like it. And it will be, I think that was interference call. I couldn't tell. Sam Blunk seems to be going into the box for the Blues. So the Jets will have an opportunity with the man advantage. Just what they need, down 2-1.
Quad City decided to bring their scorers last weekend against Sioux City. I don't think they had a goal in both games, but today they got two.
Well,
early. So early in the second period, they pick up their second goal.
That could say something about Quad City improving, or it could say something about the Jets' defense.
I would say right now, a little bit of both.
Or goaltending.
A little bit of both. A little bit of three. All three.
So let's see what the Jets can do on the power play, though. 13:10 to go. And off the face-off in the corner. Comes back out toward the point. Caldwell sends it across. Redmond has it on the left point. He'll dust it off, sends it to Krugel on the half boards. Into the corner. He looks to see who he can pass to. Eventually sends it back to the point. Redmond back to Krugel. He'll go into the corner with it. Not a whole lot of movement. Straight away, here is Redmond. Sent it across. One-timer. Caldwell. Puck is loose. And they score.
All right.
I think the original shot eventually found its way.
Yeah, it did. Nobody touched it. Yeah, it trickled by him. That's two trickled by goalies and got in. So we're tied. That's going to be, should be 17. It should be 20, 24, 17. 48.
So we'll take a look here at the replay. Redmond sent it to Krugel. He had a little trouble with it, but eventually he'll send it back to Redmond. Redmond will work his way as he'll walk the line here when he doesn't have the puck, but gets into the straightaway area. And there he goes with it. He's going to send it across for the one-timer there for Caldwell. And you can see there's a lot of traffic in front. He makes the save, but the puck gets behind him. And it's hard to tell there, but eventually it just found its way back in. And so both teams with power play goals. He needs to tell her that it's Redmond, not Reedman.
Well, that's true. But you could read it that way. We just know him.
So 2-2 our score. Still another 12:10 left to go in the second period. Both teams with power play goals are 1-for-1 on the power play. So the Blues now at full strength. That play was way off sides. And we do get a whistle. Rosebro went in, but had a teammate that went in about 10 feet early.
Yeah.
So 11:58, 12 minutes.
I'm going to go with the kids got the right numbers on, even though they might have the wrong last name. Like 42 says Alexander, but the jersey said Giles. So I don't know. Unless there is a Giles.
Yeah.
73. I have no idea.
Yeah, hard to say, but they also have an Alexander.
Right. All I know is they're playing against us.
And then there's that 27, and Freiberger is on the JV roster, where on the number 10, and then he's got the puck and the shot that was blocked in the defense. Comes back out. Otten a shot. No, that's a good pad save that time by Bradshaw. As Otten played it in from straight away near the blue line. Now it goes all the way into the Blues end, back of the net. Pointelin over there. Now back out Caldwell. Caldwell tries to work back of the net. He was checked. Blues take over. They'll send it up the boards, and Ignatiev was able to keep it in. Goes back of the net again. They play it to the near side, into the corner. Jets try and work it free. Comes up the near side boards, and this time it does get out to center ice and all the way into the Jets' end. So Amon goes for a skate, up ahead. That pass for Wood, he just sort of sent it in the middle. That was picked off, and the Blues try and send it in toward the crease area, but that hit a stick and ended up going in on goal, and Bradshaw sent it behind the goal. Now the Blues again. Jets trying to work it up the near side boards. They can't get it out, but Wood on the second effort, he can't get it out either. Comes up the far side boards this time. It's knocked down by Price.
They got a backdoor guy, 27. Somebody's got to pick him up.
Yeah. Again, Freiberger's the name on the jersey. They do have a 27 on their roster. Pointelin trying to work in on left wing, tried to play it toward the middle. That was broken up. Then there's a check behind the net. Wood couldn't get the puck, though. And the Blues will dump it in. After for it is Price. Price in the corner. Redmond able to take it away. Had some help from Amon, and puck comes right in the front area slot, but Jets were able to break it up and back the other way. Here's Amon. He was hit. Taken down in the middle of the ice on a good hit by Otten. Came up a little bit with the elbow, but puck sent in. No icing called on this play. Redmond, he makes a move. He'll work out to center ice. Ahead for Lee. Lee on right wing trying to work in. He'll work into the corner. Was not able to center it. Puck comes loose, and the Blues get it out to center ice. Here's Pryor now. Tristan will send it back in his own zone. Up ahead on right wing. Lee in the middle. They do gain the zone. Riggs. Or excuse me, that was Smith.
Yeah, Panska was a little bit behind him.
And he couldn't get it in front. Now a lead pass and a good job to get back and break that play up for Elam.
That might have went if he controlled that pass, but.
Yeah, I still think Elam would have probably beaten him. DeVol will play it ahead. Now Price. DeVol carries on in on left wing. He had it poked away. Comes up the near side. And Lee in the middle for Smith. He'll work in. Smith straight away. Pass down low. In on goal, a shot. And Pryor had a good opportunity there and looked like Harkey got a piece of it.
Yeah, great pass.
8.5 minutes left to go.
Oh, that's a hit to the face, no call. Okay.
And the Blues send it all the way down the ice. It will be on goal, so no icing. I think they'd waved it off anyway.
Yeah.
And the Blues changing behind the play. In the meantime, Elam, he was checked, and it comes back the other way, trying to work in. And the shot, that was probably going wide. But it was kicked into the corner anyway by Bradshaw. Now up left wing. Jets trying to carry it in. That's Kaufman. Yeah, Kaufman in on goal. A shot. Boy,
save.
He had that top corner picked, but like you said, Harkey was able to get a glove over.
Elam's going too.
So like you said, and I'm not really sure again, they don't have a 14 on their roster at all. 42.
They got two guys in there.
Yeah, 42 is going in as well, and that would be Lawrence Alexander according to the roster.
I don't even know where Elam's at. He skated to the bench quickly because he's not out there no more.
Trying to hide. That happened to me a long, long time ago in an international game. It was a Korean team, and it was a delayed penalty. And the kid that did it immediately lit out for the bench. He saw I had my arm up.
Yeah.
And he tried to hide. And we couldn't find him for the longest time. I thought that he had maybe even gone all the way back to the locker room. And of course, I could have just put somebody else in the box. and said, look, if this guy shows up, he can't be on the ice.
It looks like they want 14 in the
There is
box.
2 minutes up on the board for the Blues, so they seem to have gotten the extra whatever it is.
Yeah, that was 14 out of the other. So Brennan's going in.
Yeah,
Brenneman's going in for a coincidental and then a 2-minute penalty for that.
like I said, there's 2 guys in the box for them and 1 for us, so everybody's
Right.
probably getting 2 minutes, and that's the way it's going up. As it turned out, by the way, Gary, the kid from the Korean team, these were high school kids, but it was an international tournament. He had actually gone over the boards into the bed. We're about halfway through the game.
This might be the reason why there's 15 minutes delayed for the next game. Something like this is.
But we were trying to figure that out because the schedule had the games at 5 and 7:15,
Yeah.
so that was an extra 15 minutes. So we just assumed that there was, some presentation or something, that they were going to do, like our deal with our Bears that we're going to do on our home opener. We thought maybe that was
No, it's
something.
not a home opener.
Or
Thanksgiving weekend.
Thanksgiving, right? There we go.
Teddy Bear toss.
But regardless.
November 25th against Lincoln.
And by the way, we know for sure that I won't be doing any state
Football, so
championship
you'll be
games.
there.
Yeah, the
Good.
West lost.
Yeah, there you go.
So we're, it's funny. Both Lawrence teams
Let's see who
lost
gets
as
the call.
well.
Jack Wright roughing and number 22, CC Spector roughing, and a Jets.
Gone on the power play. 7:14 in the period. On the face-off. Caldwell near the point. He'll send it down low. Jets trying to set things up. They played it all the way
lucky
around.
that came off the board.
Yep, Redmond.
Because that was gone.
And he was not able to keep it in. At least he didn't lose possession of it because that could have gone the other way.
Right, yeah.
Possibly shorthanded. Lee will send it in deep. Now back of the net. Kaufman will come out to the far side. Plays it back to Redmond. Redmond at the point. Oh, he fanned on it, but actually got away with it. Ends up walking
he
in on
should've
it.
shot that.
Yeah, he really had an opportunity because the defending player, there's a shot. And Caldwell. And he put that one about 6 inches wide. Here's Krugel with it. In the far corner. Plays it back out left point, Redmond. Redmond now back to Krugel, top of the circle. He'll walk in on goal. A shot saved by Harkey. Rebound, they score.
Lee. All right.
Brody Lee with his first of the season. And the Jets with yet another power play goal.
That should be 17-48-24. Let's see what they call.
So we'll take a look here. As right off the face-off, with the man advantage, the puck was loose for a minute, and they did manage to get it out to center ice, but Caldwell and they were able to play this in. This is actually way too
Soon.
far. Let me pull it ahead a little bit. So Redmond,
That's a Jets goal. Scored under
and then the shot there by Krugel. It eventually.
Shots.
Now we
They
got a
call
whistle, and
interference.
there is going to be a
Interference.
penalty called.
It's going to be on Iggy.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah, it's going to be interference on the Jets.
Jackson Riggs is going to head out.
No, I think it was
Or no, you're right,
Ignatia.
Ignatchev. But
Anyways, I said Iggy, Riggy, close, right? Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah.
Well, by his, did you see Riggs' reaction?
No.
Oh yeah, he looked absolutely.
I just happened to see Ignacio put his head down like, oh,
Yeah.
it's called shame.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You feel shame,
You feel shame,
and then you get free.
then you get free. Yeah.
But yeah, but that was Riggs'
Hopefully-
reaction as well.
Hopefully you're in for 2 minutes.
Yep.
Because otherwise you feel really shame.
So yeah, but like I said, Riggs' reaction was the same. He just was doing it team-wise, not for him personally.
Yeah.
So power play for the Blues. They are 1 for 1 on the power play as well.
The Jets are 2 for 2, so.
So yeah, we've had 3 power plays and 3 power play goals. Amon sends it around, but he's not going to get it out. Good job to keep it by their power players, and then Lemke doing a good job of ragging it on the boards to kill a little bit of time, but it comes around. Freiberger down low, a shot, save, Caldwell, and he was able to cover up.
Well, that was a great save. Right was right there. Right, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Right was right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is that's wearing number 14.
Well, his last name says right of the jersey, and that's what
Okay,
I'm going with.
sure, why not?
because there is no 14 on the
No,
roster.
they don't have one on the roster. But they couldn't get the puck to him. Now he's in the corner with it, comes back out to Roseboro. His shot, loose at the side of the net, and Jets lucked out there.
Yeah, Freiburg. Bradshaw had no idea where it was. He's doing blocking motions, hoping the ball was in that puck was in that area.
Oh, the puck loose in the crease area. It's still loose. They score. So maybe
Really bad defensively right now.
I'm thinking that maybe one or two of these that there might be just a slight push by the teams to say stop taking penalties.
Right, yeah.
We've had 4 power plays and 4 power play goals. Taking a look here at the replay, as the Jets couldn't get it out. Redmond had an opportunity, couldn't. It comes Roos in front, and boy, just a couple of opportunities in front. And where's the Jets defense there?
That's
I mean, granted they were shorthanded, but still, you got to play the front of the net area, and there was just nobody there. So 3-3.
All right, 3-3.
It's a barn burner
It
here
is a barn burner.
from the river's edge.
We've had a lot of barn burners so far, Joel, this season. JV's first game was the only one that wasn't. Otherwise, besides.
And it was for a while. It was just not, you know.
But no, I mean, we ended up 8-2. But
by the end, it
second day,
wasn't.
we were 2-0 and 2-2.
2 goals in the last minute.
And a 4-3. The varsity game, 2 goals in the last minute. So, yeah, it's been a battle.
So, Pipe couldn't play, and there'll be a neutral ice face-off in the middle with 1:55 left to go.
I put my coat on after this period. My hands
You
are
getting cold?
I'm getting a little cold. A little
Okay.
cold.
All right, well, that's why you got the coat.
Yeah.
Center ice face-off. Kaufman line out for the Jets. We're knotted up at 3. Off the face-off. Krugel trying to work in, does on left wing, has Kaufman in front, tried to get it to him, then it comes loose, and Brenneman was right there.
Yeah, he just
Couldn't
looed his stick a little bit.
Yeah, couldn't do much with it. Oh boy, that was going to be off or icing.
I don't know why he didn't let that
And
go.
for some reason,
Yeah.
Bradshaw, not only does he touch it, but he touches it and covers it up.
Right. Which
Now,
caused the
I guess
face-off.
he might have thought that it was that it was on goal.
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, it clearly wasn't from our perspective,
Right.
but if he thought there was
Sure.
any chance,
that makes sense.
but still, 96 seconds left to go in the period. Jets get it out to center ice. Ooh, an opportunity for a 2-on-1. Kaufman does get to it in front. He was looking for Krugel, but by then the Blues had gotten back, and Alexander was able to break it up. And again, for those of you who are watching that may be Blues fans, we apologize if we misidentify anybody. We're going with what the roster says sometimes and what the name on the jersey says sometimes, because they're not wearing the jerseys that they eventually hope to. Down to a minute left to go.
Oh, he's got him. Far
There's
side.
Brenneman trying to work in. On right side, he's got Kaufman in front. Instead, he shoots, and we get a whistle. The net comes off, maybe?
Well, he caught it.
Well, he did now, but they blew it well before that happened.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I believe the net had come a little loose because the referee did go over there and make a quick adjustment. 54.5 seconds showing on the clock. That was a time where I thought maybe the pass would have been the better thing to do with Kaufman right in front there. In the meantime, Woodworth on the draw, trying to get back to Redmond at the point, and that works its way toward the middle, but I'm not sure it ever got on goal, and now the Blues back the other way. Freiberger trying to work in. That was broken up. Good play by Chase Redmond. He'll work back the other direction, right through the middle of the ice. Couple of moves. In on goal, and that play is offsides. He made that one last move right at the line, and I think that's what put his teammates off.
Yep.
So we're down to 35.4 seconds left to go. Face off in the neutral zone. Kaufman back out. And Lee trying to work ahead with it. Duvall. And the puck comes right at the top of the crease, but it was picked off by the Blues, and they get it out to center ice.
Our guy went behind the net in lieu of going in front of the net. There was a trip.
Oh, yeah, no call.
Oh, there's a late hit, too, afterwards.
Well, I mean, it's really, you can tell that it's not, that's something that you would think that would be a call when the stick goes down with him.
Right.
I mean, it was clear, but here's Lee with 6 seconds left to go, trying to work in.
Yeah.
Looking for that late goal like the Blues were able to get in the last period, and unfortunately, last second shot a little bit late from Redmond, and we will go to the locker room without having solved anything. 3-3 our score after 2 periods of play.
First and second period combined, we've got Kansas City Jets with 16 and the Quad City Blues also with 16.
So 16 shots apiece for both teams, apparently, according to the PA lady. 3-3 our score. We will take a break and come back with the second period intermission coming up right after this on Kansas City Jets hockey.
Jeremy Franklin here from Jeremy Franklin Automotive.
This week, everyone's talking about my
Sale. Why? Down payments are just $2. Trade-ins, I'll pay up to $4,950 over appraised value, even if you owe too much. Why am I doing this? Because it's summer, I'm excited about life, and you should be too. Now let's all say it together. It's my most outrageous sale ever, but only for a limited time. Call today, come in today, whatever you do, don't delay, because today's the day. Is your credit PU? You'll scream woohoo when we approve you. My one and only for the people credit approval process is the real deal. Woo-hoo. So get a nicer, newer car for just $2 down. And bring in your old clunker and get up to $4,950 more than what it's worth. Woo-hoo. This month only for the first 71 customers. I'm Jeremy Franklin. Come see us at Jeremy Franklin Automotive, South Kansas City. Call 816-523-6900 or jeremyfranklin.com. jeremyfranklin.com will you always be another satisfied customer.
Call 816-595-9000 for terms and conditions.
How you doing? Richie the Iceman Zamboni here for Kansas City Ice Center. You know, my mother always told me, Iceman, there are 3 things every kid should know. How to ride a bike, how to make mac and cheese and not interrupt my soap opera, and how to ice skate. Well, the Iceman can't help you with your culinary difficulties with your children, but Kansas City Ice Center can sure get you going with those ice skating lessons. Send your kids to Kansas City Ice Center, and they'll be skating like they grew up in Alaska in no time. Kansas City Ice Center on Johnson Drive between 435 and K7 is setting up group lessons now for kids of all ages. And when kids are skating, they ain't getting into no trouble. They're having a good time and they're making new friends. Kansas City Ice Center on Johnson Drive between 435 and K7 and online at kcicecenter.com. Put your kids on ice at Kansas City Ice Center. It's cool.
Buying or selling a home is one of the most important investments of your life. When it comes to choosing an agent, look for top performance and customer satisfaction. Combined with state-of-the-art resources and support provided by Reese Nichols, the Kohler Bortnick team provides a one-stop shopping approach to real estate, customized and put to work for you. The Kohler Bortnick team is absolutely committed to your satisfaction through superior marketing and constant communication. The Kohler Bortnick team, honesty, exposure, results. It's what they stand for and what they deliver. Hey, if it's good enough for Jets assistant coach Radoslavilo to be part of the Kohler Bortnick team, it's good enough for you. This Jets webcast is brought to you in part by Bicklemeyer Meats, the Bortnick Law Firm, Edward Jones Investments, Goodwin Homeworks, KC Ice, Kansas Financial Resources, Olive Events and Catering, and Three Peaks Lawn Care. Thanks to all the sponsors and supporters of Kansas City Jets hockey.
The River's Edge here in Davenport, Iowa, part of Quad City. The Kansas City Jets, Quad City Blues in the second period intermission. And it is a 3-3 contest as the two teams have traded goals. And that's where we stand here in the second period intermission. Let's see what we can see on various highlights. So the first goal came relatively early for the Jets. as Redmond had poked it into the zone, as you could see there. Smith was over in the general area, and eventually the shot will come in front. Redmond takes the shot, and that's Smith on the rebound, the backhander getting in past Harkey. And that gave the Jets the 1-0 lead. They would tie it as time was expiring in this period. This is the end of the first period. And as you can see, there's less than 10 seconds left to go when they start this play. But they definitely clearly scored the goal with time still remaining, because as you can see here, the shot comes and it goes in with right about 1.9, 1.8 seconds left to go. So as it turned out, there was plenty of time there, and that was how the first period came to a close. 1-1 was our score. In the second period, it was Quad City that would take the lead. That was a power play goal early on, the first minute and a half of the period. But then the Jets, this is the same one. Sorry, that was the power play goal. And the Jets would come back with a power play goal of their own. Redmond sent it to Krugel. He will eventually come back to Redmond. They play catch. Redmond walks the line toward the middle, and he'll get the pass here, send it across for the one-timer for Caldwell. The one-timer gets past Harkey and just finds its way, trickles into the back of the net. So the Jets had it. They would get another power play goal. Well, sorry, that was, let's go back to the Jets' next power play goal. As you can see, they're about halfway through the period. And eventually off the face-off, the puck was loose in front, will come back toward the neutral zone area, but Caldwell, and it was a great job there to knock that down and set things up for the Jets. Krugel sent it back to Redmond. Redmond across for, again, the one-timer. That was caught for the face-off, but Jets still on the power play, and it's eventually going to be Brody Lee. Good job by Redmond to keep this in. Then it comes out and poked ahead, and Lee got it in back of the net. Kaufman will eventually work around toward the middle. Back to the point for Redmond. He actually managed to get it himself there on a kind of a lucky play. Didn't fire it, but it got out to Lee. So there once again, let's just take a look here. He kind of got lucky right there as he kept it in, but instead of going toward the front of the goal, he keeps it, got it to Kaufman, who plays it in front for Lee. Lee in a dangerous spot with the power play goal. And that made it 3-2. As you're going to see here in just a minute. And there it is on the rebound. So that made it 3-2 with 6:19 left to go. And then let's see if I can pull this back a little bit so that you can actually see the goal. So here it is, 3-2. Another power play opportunity for this. All right, so a menu for Harvey here from David Lewis. We'll be back with the third period after this on Kansas City Jets Hockey.
Hello, I'm David R. Lewis. Welcome to Theater of the Mind. We're going back about 3 decades for this Heartland memory. It was a time when people actually used a pen and paper to write something. Long ago, when I did a lot of freelancing for ad agencies and such, I spent a fair amount of my time sitting alone in restaurants. I didn't have an office outside my living room, so I usually met clients on neutral ground. Eateries. I was almost always early, not a lot, 10 to 15 minutes or so. Clients seemed pleased to find me waiting for them. It meant I knew how important they were. And they, because they knew they were important, were almost always late. Not a lot, 10 to 15 minutes or so. Consequently, I usually had about a half hour to kill, and I was usually killing it at some time other than mealtime, so the joint would be nearly empty. Here's a conversation with a wait person from one of those times. Hi, I'm Melissa. I'll be your waitress. Really? Who is now? Huh? Who is my waitress right now? I am. Oh, then you are my waitress. That's what I said. No, Melissa, it really isn't. Yes, it is. I said I'd be your waitress. Correct. That is exactly what you said. See? Melissa is now convinced I'm a little weird. I deepen the impression. Melissa, it's really good to see you. You doing all right today? Her face gets slightly blank. I'm violating customer protocol. Yeah, I'm fine. Wonderful. How may I be of service to you? Her face becomes totally blank. I've just delivered a knuckleball. She swings and misses. Huh? What can I do for you? Do for me? Sure. You seem to be a nice young woman. How may I be of assistance to you? She searches her training for anything familiar. Let me tell you about our specials today. No, thanks. We have what? No, thanks. I appreciate the offer, but I don't want to hear about the specials. Now I have sailed right past weird and proceeded to perverse. I smile at Melissa and she retreats a step. Gathering her courage, she tries again. Coffee? No. Tea? No. Something from the bar? Yes, please, an ashtray. She gives a little twitch and I continue. I'm waiting for someone. Melissa relaxes a bit. Thank God, familiar ground. Great, she gushes. I'll get you some water and a menu. Just the ashtray will be fine, Melissa. Just an ashtray? Just an ashtray. No water or menu? Not for me, thanks. You could bring water and a menu for my friend. Her eyes dart to the empty chair across from me as if she's looking for a large white rabbit. Oh, she says, visibly relaxing. That's right, you're waiting for somebody. Yes, I am. This time I grin at her. She skitters away as if being pursued by a ferret and sends another waitress over with the water and menu for Harvey and the ashtray for me. Melissa will not come near the table. I am just too strange. Within 60 seconds, I'm the talk of the whole joint. I'm just sitting. Nobody just sits. Everybody has something to drink, reads a book, flips through the paper, something. I am not doing anything. The other waitress walks by and smiles at me. I smile back. Unable to resist, she returns. Get you something? No, I don't think so, but thanks for asking. I feel a shot of sympathy from her. Obviously, I've been stood up, abandoned, forgotten. It's pathetic that even a poor devil like me should be treated so badly. To diffuse the situation a bit, I drag out a legal pad and begin to write. I try never to waste an opportunity. The loss of time linger and write a while. Melissa is never far from the edge of my vision, eager to please. I can feel her concern for me like a stadium blanket draped around my shoulders. At length, I rise to leave and drop a couple of bucks on the table. Melissa hurries over. Thanks for stopping by. It was a pleasure serving you. Oh, Melissa, the pleasure was all mine, I reply, tucking the legal pad under my arm. You are a lovely young woman. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. As I walk to the parking lot, she pauses in the window and watches me all the way to the car. Not only is the pen mightier than the sword, it pretty much did the job on Melissa too. At least, that's how it seems to me.
The idea that, literally walking right by.
I thought you were going to put the clock at the bottom.
I will. Like I said, it's a work in progress. We haven't got to that yet.
Okay.
I will. In fact, I don't know if you noticed, but the font for the JHN is different.
Yeah.
It's because this machine doesn't have that font apparently built in. So.
There you go.
I figured that out when we got here.
All right, Joe, let's see if we can have a nice third period here.
Yeah, let's hope. Teams are at 5 aside. We've had a total of 6 goals, 4 of which are power play goals, 2 for each team.
Any adjustments at the intermission? I know. I will know one adjustment we need.
Yeah.
Better D, no penalties.
I was just going to say, stay out of the box.
Yeah.
That would seem to be good advice. All right, just underway, third period. Krugel being manhandled there along the near
Lee
side
had
boards.
Smith in front.
Yep, he'll
Couldn't
just
get it
come
to him
around to
tough.
the far side, though, with it. Brody Lee just played it down low to nobody in particular. They'll ring it around near side. Caldwell, he'll play it back in the net. Lee again. I'm not sure, again, who he was going to with that. And so it was taken and sent the length of the ice. Will it go across the end red line? Yep, icing call against the Blues. So a couple of chances there for Brody Lee, and I don't know exactly who he thought he was going to with it. But we'll get a face-off to the right of Cody Harkey for this Quad City Blues team. Lemke line comes out for the Jets. 3-3 our score. And I'm on a shot. Oh, that did get through. Stick saved by Harkey, and the Blues take over, and they'll come out to center ice. Lead pass. No icing here, as I guess they say he must have crossed the red line before he passed
I thought
it.
that was kind of close.
Puck back of the net. Amon heading over for it into the near corner. Jets still can't clear it out of the zone. Brody Lee plays it off the boards and out to center ice. Pryor will try and catch up with it. Blues maintain possession, right. He'll dump it in, and we get a whistle. Must have gone out of play.
Yeah.
So 11:40 to go here, third period. Must have gone off a Jets player because they're keeping the face-off inside the Kansas City end. Off the draw, comes back out toward the right point. They'll just send it down low. And Pipe, he couldn't catch up to it, but now the Jets do get it out to center ice. Trying to catch up to it. Arnold, and his shot right on the save by Harkey. The rebound was right in front for a minute, but the Jets couldn't get to it.
Nobody there, yeah.
Woodworth, he couldn't get a stick on it, and Pipe in his own zone will send it across. Now the Blues intercept, and they tried to center it. Had a man in front, but never did get a stick on the puck. So puck back of the cage now. And Pipe over there trying to work it free. On his backhand, does get it to the line, and it does come out to center ice. Jets can't get possession of it, though. And Alexander will dump it in. Puck back of the net. Now goes into the near corner. Comes back out toward the point. Puck loose in the slot area, and a shot right on.
Puck's
and a
loose.
save by Bradshaw. Somebody was dumped right in front, and no call. I think the Jets might have gotten away with one there.
I think so.
And we will get a whistle and a face-off. 10:25 to go, third period. Another face-off inside the Jets end, this time to the right of Jake Bradshaw. Off the draw. Lemke went ahead with it. Now Ignatiev trying to work in. He played it toward the middle. That one was hit a stick. Ends up going back of the net. Lemke, he was taken
they're gonna get a
into the
penalty.
boards from behind. And it's going to be a check from behind.
All right,
And
let's
so
see if we
the,
can go 3 for 3 now,
I was
Joe.
just going to say the Jets will have their third power play 2 for 2 already, and that'll be a 2 and a 10, it looks like,
Yeah.
for looks like it's Evan Mueller, and it is a check from behind call. So
Let's see if it really is Mueller when they announce.
yeah. That's the number. Jets, as we said, both teams have been perfect on the power play. 2 for 2. Krugel with it. He's in the near side half boards.
Make a decision here, Krugel.
Sends it down low, trying to walk in front. Kaufman, and it goes near the side of the net. The net ends up coming loose. Krugel was right there on the doorstep, but the whistle blows, and we'll get another face-off.
Yeah, he wants them to come out to the point. It's been working. Don't change what we've been doing.
Another face-off offensive opportunity here. Kaufman, but good job by Freiberger to get that for the Blues. Can't clear it, though. Krugel in the corner comes away with it. Now the Jets try and set things up.
They're covering the point up pretty good, so.
Well, they saw what the Jets were doing.
Yeah.
Krugel with it on the half boards, though. He'll just work out himself, sends it all the way across, and the shot right on by Caldwell. Harkey the save, and he hangs on. 9:30 left to go here in the third period. 1:23 in the power play. Another offensive faceoff here for the Jets. Neither team makes any changes to the power play or penalty kill. This time Kaufman, they had won the draw, but didn't really end up getting it back. Redmond goes for a skate in his own end. He's being chased. Comes up the near side, and the Jets try to work it ahead. Krugel gets in on left wing. And then he blew a tire. And the Blues clear it to the line, but not out. Redmond kept it in at the left point. Now here's Krugel again. From the half board, sends it down low. Kaufman tried to get it in front for Lee, and he couldn't handle the pass.
Couldn't handle it. It was there.
And the Blues send it the length of the ice. 45 seconds to go in the man advantage.
Blues have made a little one-person change. Jets have not made anything yet.
Trying to work all the way in with it is Redmond, going coast to coast, circles around near the corner, played it back. Kaufman near the dot, plays it in front. Lee, and that shot hit traffic and ends up going out of play. And we'll have another face-off inside the Blues end. It's kind of reminiscent to his earlier power play goal, though, for Lee, but he unfortunately couldn't get a clean shot on goal. 8:31 to go, regulation time. 3-3 our score. This time, Freiberger wins the draw again, comes back out to the point, though, for Redmond. He'll walk the line, sends it to Kaufman. This time down low for Krugel. Back to Kaufman at the half boards. Now straight away, Redmond. Back to Kaufman again. He'll play it in front. He was trying to go across Yeah, I was looking for Caldwell. He'll eventually get it. Goes back of the net. They play it, and it comes across. One-timer redirected just wide as the penalty is over. And a shot right on. Save. Ends up on the back of the net. Now they'll work it free. Kaufman goes down, gets back up. And we got a whistle, and apparently the net must have come off. No, there's going to be a roughing call.
Roughing on Lee. Oh, my God.
So Brody Lee is going off. So the first penalty kill successful for the game for Quad City, and now they're going to have an opportunity on the power play. They, of course, also have been perfect so far, 2 for 2. And so the Jets need to stop that trend just like the Blues did.
Yep.
So 7:49 left to go in regulation time. Jets will be killing a penalty. Lee off 2 minutes for roughing.
That's a penalty on the Jets. Number 17, Brody Lee, 2 minutes for roughing. That brings on a goal.
And Jets do a good job of breaking that up. Shorthanded, trying to work in. And from back of the net, wraparound try Ignatiev. Oh boy, it came loose in the crease. Pryor couldn't get a stick on it. A good play by Daniel. If nothing else, wasting a bunch of time. Long shot, that was stopped. And Ignatiev will play it and goes into the Jets bench, and we'll get a whistle. 7:19 left to go, third period. 90 seconds to go in the power play. Face off. And we got a whistle.
Ref didn't like the way that was set up.
Yeah, unfair drop, they say. So we get another opportunity. It goes right on goal. And Bradshaw will cover up, and another face-off. Lemke played it to the sideboards, and the Jets clear it the length of the ice. Out of the net, Harkey leaves it back at the goal. Pryor over there. He and Blues player come together behind the net. And now Patton with it on right wing in the middle. And that was knocked down the Jets, and they do get it out to center ice. So under 7 minutes to go in regulation time. Power play continues for another minute for the Blues. Now, the last time they had a power play, this was kind of the same sort of situation where the Jets had done a good job, but late in the power play, they still managed to get a power play goal. And that shot was blocked, shorthanded, trying to work ahead Lemke, but he was beaten to the puck. And the Blues will try and work back out into the Jets' end, and they do. And that shot hit a leg, goes wide into the corner. Still another half a minute to go on the power play. Comes up the near side boards.
Yeah, I'd say Jets look tired.
Yeah, they were able to clear the puck, though, and now they'll be able to change penalty killers. 6 minutes left to go in regulation time. 3-3 our score. Trying to work in Freiberger. Goes all the way into the far corner. He centers one, comes back out, and Rosebro, he overskated the puck, but it comes right in on goal, and then the shot goes wide of everything.
Everybody's even now.
Yep. Jets kill off a penalty for the first time in the game, so both teams are now 2 for 3 as that shot comes right in on goal, and Bradshaw will cover up for a face-off with 5:36 left to go in regulation time. So both teams make some player changes. Face off to the left of Jake Bradshaw. Boy, surprised that they're actually allowing the Jets to make this late change.
Yeah.
Because they're on the road. But they did. And so off the draw, the puck around on the far side, and it is poked just out to center ice. Oh, a tip away that time. And Pointland trying to go behind the net, and a good job to keep that in at the last second by Elam. Puck back of the Blues net, kept in by Wood. It goes back of the net. They'll ring it around near side once again, Elam, but he couldn't get that one as it came out to center ice. He'll send it across for his partner, and Pipe sends it ahead, but pass failed to click, and so the Blues take over. They'll try and work ahead. Otten. Lemke knocked it away from him. Now Pointland gave it to Lemke, trying to work ahead with it, but that play is offsides, and we'll get a whistle as Lemke picked up the puck in the neutral zone, but the Jets had already gone in ahead of the play. So 4:47 left to go in regulation time. Could we be looking at a shootout? I don't know.
Never know.
Yep. So comes around near side. Caldwell tried to play that toward the net. That hit the leg of Patton. It comes loose in front, and the pass attempt was away from Kaufman, and now back the other way with numbers. Here come the Blues trying to work into the zone. Pass across, and the net ends up getting knocked off. Fans wanted a penalty there as the Blues player was taken down in front of the net, but no call, and we will get a whistle. Interestingly, this faceoff should come out to center ice because it was definitely the Blues player that knocked the net off.
It's going to.
But you kind of get, it's one of two possibilities. Either he was knocked down, in which case there probably should have been a penalty, or he lost an edge and took the net off, which is what they have obviously ruled. So 4:22 left to go. Off the draw, Blues try and work in. That was broken up, and the Jets and Ignatiev will dump it in. Goes back in the net. Pryor, he tried to center it. That hit a leg. Caldwell will activate from the point. He kept it in. Pryor has a man in front. Smith was over there, couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, Lee, too.
Now here's Brody Lee, though, with the puck. He makes a move around one man, centers one, and Pryor lost an edge, never did get the shot off. And it comes back the other way to Ball. He'll work in for the Blues. Into the corner. Now it goes Back of the net. Jets try and break out to center. Smith couldn't poke it out. But now here's Pryor with it. He will get it to center ice. Freiberger over there. Takes over for the Blues as we're down to less than 3.5 minutes left to go as that goes off a stick and out of play. It's been a scoreless third period. We've played 11:35 of it.
He's got Lemke out here with Kaufman and Krugel this time. Little line shift change with 3:25 to go in the game. Tied 3-3. Oh,
Redmond and
nice.
Amon shot right on. Oh, the rebound.
Rebound was there.
Came in front, but Krugel couldn't get a stick on it. Now Amon kept that in at the left point. He'll send it down low. Krugel after for it. He was beaten to the puck. And it comes ahead. Alexander trying to play it out. That was stopped by Redmond at the right point. They'll just play it down low. Taken over by the Blues, though. And they get it out to center ice. Now back into the Quad City end. That was intercepted by Amon. He had to wait for his teammates to get onside, though. Does. And Lemke got it ahead for Kaufman in front. Lemke.
Nice defensive play by the goalie.
Yeah, he could have. I mean, if he would manage to get a stick on it at the last second there, he had an open side of the net to shoot at, but couldn't do that. And now the Blues will send it back out to center ice and Redmond there. 2.5 minutes left to go. Up ahead, Krugel. He will gain the line on left wing. Kaufman comes over to try and lend a hand, but it was broken up and back the other way. Blunk, he'll try and work in. He had it poked away by Redmond, but they carry on. Alexander back of the net. He tried to center it for the Blues, but that play was broken up.
Yeah, we're tired.
And with 2 minutes left to go, Otten will go for a skate in his own end. Comes up ahead on left wing. They try to work in. That was broken up, though. Kaufman had his stick held a little bit, managed to get it out to center
Kaufman
ice.
and Kruger got to be tired.
Yeah, they're still out there, though. And now Lee, fresh on the ice, trying to work away with it. He had it taken away. Down to 100 seconds left to go. Pass on left wing. Blues will gain the red line and dump it in. Back for it, Ignatyev. He fanned on as he tried to play it around. And the puck comes loose in front. And it goes off a stick and out to center ice. Nice little stick lift by Lee. He'll try and work in. Has a man with him. In on goal. And, boy, he was going for the pass across, but it actually went off of the defender and right in on goal. Harkey will cover up, and we'll get a face-off with 1:14 left to go. Who do you like in a shootout in this game, what you've seen so far?
I don't know.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Blues are going to call a timeout.
Well, that's good for us because Kaufman's coming back in the ice and he's tired.
So if they keep the same lineup, Kaufman between Lee and Pryor.
Right.
Caldwell and Ignatyev. 1:14 left to go. It's been a scoreless period.
Oh, that goal for them at the end of the first period, 1.2 seconds ago, is looming as the tiebreaker.
Well, I mean, there have been goals since then, but
Yeah, but
but
you hate to give up a goal that late in the game.
Well, those are always killers.
Yeah.
End of the first period. So, just as the Jets were tired, though, I would imagine the Blues felt like they were as well. They wanted to get their players out that they wanted.
Yeah.
Jets taking their time breaking this timeout, getting instruction from the coaching staff and Radoslav Elo. So they did keep the same players on the ice. Ignatyev and Caldwell are the point man, and it's Kaufman between Lee and Pryor. Face off to the right of Harkey. Kaufman wins the draw, comes back out to Ignatyev, a shot. That was a blocker save, probably going wide anyway. Comes up the near side boards, and the Blues do get it out to center ice. Ignatyev there plays it off the side boards, and it's carried on by Lee. Lee along the near side boards, across one-timer. Kaufman, a shot, and another save by Harkey. He has had to be alert a couple of times here in the last minute of play. Ignatyev, he was taken down. No call on the play. Pryor will carry on, though. Pryor, back of the net.
Oh, he's got him again.
And he had Kaufman in front, gets it to him. Dana shot, and that hit a leg and was blocked. It was a nice block there by Duvall to break that play up. Redmond, fresh off the ice. He'll work in on goal, a shot, and he whistled that one just wide of the net. Here's Lee. 20 seconds left to go.
Got him again.
In front, Kaufman. That pass behind him. It was broken up, and Caldwell will pick up the loose puck. Duvall gets it out to center ice. Here's
Looks like it's going to be a shootout, Joe.
looking like it. 5 seconds left. They play it up ahead.
Shoot.
Long shot by Lee, and the buzzer sounds, and we go to a shootout. All knotted up at 3.
That was actually a lot of action going on there, Joe.
It was. And I tell you what. So neither team ends up scoring in the entire third period. So we will end up going to a shootout here. And it looks like that's what's going to maybe happen now, although they're asking.
I would admit most teams like the home team likes to go second.
Yeah. Knowing what they have to do, so Brody Lee will get the first shot at it.
The key is to try to get the lead early, this first goal. You know what I mean? You could put the game away. Get
So
that
he
first one.
comes in on the left side. Now he'll work toward the middle, and a shot, and he missed the net.
That's not what you want to see happen.
No.
He's a big goalie. What year is he, Joe? Do you know?
No, I don't. Let's see. I can look it up, though.
I was just curious. Big Joe. Oh, yeah.
Harkey is a junior.
Okay. He's a big goalie.
So the first opportunity now. And a shot and a goal for the Blues. And I don't know who that is, right? I think is what he's got on his jersey.
No, 51.
Yeah, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah,
It's not. He's not on the
I don't know
roster,
who he is.
as we talked about before. There's no 51 on the roster at all.
All right, now
So,
the pressure's on us.
1-0, and it's
You
Dane
gotta
Kaufman.
score.
Well, doesn't have to, but it would be good if he did. And
Oh,
boy,
it went in. Oh.
almost, but no. He got behind him, but he was able to swat it
Well,
away.
we'll score here. It's over, Joe.
That is true. So Bradshaw needs to come up big here.
This is right. If it's
Yeah, this is right. At least that's what it says on his
That's a
jersey.
goal. Oh, we
And
got
oh
lucky.
boy, fanned as he went to the backhand. So I'm assuming
now we
that's
got
Jack right.
Now we got to score.
And yes, this time it is a requirement if they want to keep playing.
Right.
They need a goal and they need a stop. So we'll see what happens. Redmond is going to get an opportunity. We'll see what he does with it here.
Big
As he
goalie.
comes right up the middle of the ice, and he looks and he shoots, and a save by Harkey, and the game is over. So the Blues win it in a shootout. 4-3, the final score. So unfortunately, the Jets, and I don't remember for sure, but I think that kind of was what happened in the I don't remember us scoring any goals in the varsity shootout
can't
either.
score.
Did he score? We got
Yeah,
one,
and then they got
two.
and we got shut out.
Yeah. So Jets have had a hard time in these shootouts so far in the season. So 4-3 the final. The varsity teams, though, will have an opportunity to see what they can do in about 20. Let's see, it'll be a 10-minute warm-up and a ice make for, let's say, 15 minutes, so about 25 minutes from now. So we appreciate you joining us here. The final score 4-3. Jets were winning in this game 1-0 at one time, and they also had a lead a little bit later on at 3-2.
Yep.
But eventually lose it in the shootout. 4-3 the final. We'll wrap things up for the JV game, varsity game, in just a little under a half an hour right here from the River's Edge in Quad City. Thanks for joining us on Kansas City Jets Hockey.
What happened to your passing? You got to support the puck. Do I have to tell you this? And we're getting killed on the board. This is your territory, Grimson. Do your job.
Grimson.
Hello? Hi, honey. What? Now? All right. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, sweetheart. Hey, it's my girl. You know, my daughter.
Love. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.